Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news and information and updates here on the channel. We actually got a lot of stuff to go over the past couple of days now. We had our recent trailer of the Majin Buu saga. Waited for it. Finally, they showed it, and honestly, it was, underwhelming to be expected. Wasn't really expecting much, but they really lowballed us with this one with only 9 characters being revealed. I was actually surprised by the, very low amount. Usually it's like around maybe like 11 to maybe 15 characters, especially for a full saga trailer. Okay, this was like over 3 minutes long. So I was like, yo, where's Supreme Kai? There are some things that were left out. I don't know if they're going to be revealed, but we'll discuss that a little bit later on here. Let's go over the really big info that kind of came out. Again, nothing too surprising, but this is actually interesting because they shadow dropped this interview. Okay, shout outs to DBSIP. He said a new interview with Sparking Zero producer reveals that all of the playable characters will be officially announced before the game is out. Now, that is a full official confirmation straight from Jun Furutani himself on the Bandai Namco website here. They actually had this interview with Jun Furutani, who is the producer. Now, if you want to, you can read the whole thing. I went over it. I kind of, skimmed through it, try to look for things that were interesting or important. Nothing major or new revealed until this part right here. This is actually really important because they go over some stuff that was kind of, I don't know if it was misinformation or an accident or whatever, but you guys remember the OG Dragon Ball Tao Pai Pai Red Ribbon Army thing? There was an interview with this other Bandai Namco employee who I think he does marketing for the toys, not the actual game. So there might have been some misinformation that came out, during that interview. So this is straight from Jun Furutani himself. All right, the interviewer asked, there are still some unrevealed characters for the game. Is there anything you could say about that? Okay, he said, we still have many characters to reveal. I also want to address some misinformation regarding the Red Ribbon and Tao Pai Pai characters that was shared in an interview by someone not connected to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and without qualified information about the game. Wow, dude called this man out. I forgot the dude who actually did the interview, okay? No hate to him or anything. It was just probably, he was caught on the spot. I don't know why they interviewed that guy because he does the stuff with toys and stuff. So, I mean, maybe he was just expecting, Tao Pai Pai and OG Dragon Ball characters would be in the game. And guys, I still think they're going to be in the game, either in the base or as DLC. They can't reveal anything, and they don't want to reveal or spoil anything yet. Obviously, that's the whole point of these reveals, okay? So he said, our focus has been on revealing characters with our fans in mind, featuring them in assets such as trailers, screenshots, and even through hands-on play. That's why we got the reveals of like Ultimate Gohan, Super Buu, and all that shit during the Gamescom demo and, not in the trailer first, okay? They're still considering that as their reveals for these characters, okay? Whether you agree with that or not. And hopefully surprising and exciting them with how their favorites appear and play in the game. Part of the thrill of working on this title has been having an incredible roster and knowing how eager every fan is to see who they can play. We can promise one thing, fans will know every playable character at launch, he's talking about just the base game, before the game comes out. Please stay tuned for an official announcement to come. So that's the only interesting new thing that kind of came out over this interview, and it's really vital and important to know this, okay? Because if we're getting every single character revealed before the game drops, okay, again, in the base game, that means that there probably, most likely, won't be any secrets to unlock other than maybe like costumes or like, just like the basic stuff, which is still great. We're going to be able to unlock it, and you still will be able to unlock all these characters, but we'll know who will be in the game, at least for the base, okay? There's not going to be any, we were just fucking with you. There's actually, movies or GT or whatever. And hey, there still is a chance. I think there still is a chance for either movies, GT or even OG Dragon Ball to be in the base. Maybe. Not confirming, but I'm just saying, I'm looking at the roster and the fact that we only got 9 characters in the Buu saga, like that's really making me scratch my head to think who could be revealed in the DBS saga trailer that would fill up, I think, what is it, like 25 more slots? I think there are 25 slots left. So just to go over the official site here on the Japanese website, they did update it as well as the English website to include all the different, versions of like Gohan and all that stuff. Actually, did the Japanese site update it? I don't think. Oh no, the Japanese site still hasn't done it yet. My bad. Okay, well, we'll go over to the English website because they definitely did it. They were on point with it. So, like I said, 9 characters. We had our official reveal of Great Saiyaman. By the way, none of these characters were, a big surprise. We already saw gameplay on them, and we already saw their reveals earlier. But this is their website update, and on the, official end roster. We finally got some Babidi action here, which there's some new Babidi gameplay we're going to go over as well. Oh my god. Adult Super Saiyan Gohan, confirmed he does have the Saiyaman outfit without the, headpiece or anything covering his face in this version. It looks so good. Oh my god, they cooked. I'm so happy that it's in, okay? Which I wasn't thinking that it wasn't going to be in. Obviously, it would be because it was, in the OG games, but it's just nice to see. Evil Majin Buu is in Super Buu. Obviously, we know. Now, one thing to talk about with Super Buu, okay? I talked about this on Twitter. His voice in the trailer did not match the voice in the demo, okay? He had the Evil Buu and Super Buu shared the same voice for some reason, which was weird. Damon Mills, he is the voice of Frieza, as you guys know. He replied to my tweet and said that was a mistake, and it will not be like that in the final game. So y'all can rest easy. He won't have that weird voice, which I didn't have a problem with it. It just threw me the fuck off. I was like, why does he sound like that? Like, he's just like, it was so weird. Like, that ain't Super Buu, right? That is not my Super Buu. Ultimate Gohan, we know. Super Buu Go Tinker's Absorb, we know. Buuhan, yes, and Kid Buu, okay? That was literally it. It was basically all of Buu's. This was the Buu and Gohan trailer. That's literally it, okay? No Supreme Kai. Big surprise, even though he has a model in the, lobby. He's there. So, I'm not confirming that he's going to be playable or not, but it was just weird that they would leave him out. There is potential maybe they do something with him in the DBS sagas or something like that. I don't know, because it's, gods and angels and, the gods or whatever. So maybe he'll be considered. I could be wrong, but we'll definitely see. So here's what the roster is looking like so far. I'm going to do another predictions video over the full roster. I'm going to, before that I did, where I'm going to actually, place my character placements of where I think is going to be left. But as you can see, the roster is still filling up. There's still a lot of characters to be announced. And like I said, there's only, 2, maybe 3 more trailers that actually, you know what? No, there should only be probably, 2 more trailers left, okay? We'll probably have one that's going to be focused on the DBS sagas, and then we might have one that is, or not might, but we should have a launch trailer one. I'm talking like a day or a couple days before the game drops. They always do a launch trailer for either it be DLC or a brand new game. Okay, for Bandai Namco, they'll drop something. So in that trailer, they could reveal some stuff potentially, but I have a hard time believing that 25 new characters are going to be from Dragon Ball Super. Honestly, I could probably, if I really, really scrape the bottom of the shit barrel for this to find some ass characters that maybe nobody really cares about, I could find some DBS characters that will fit. There are a lot of characters in the Tournament of Power, but I'm really doubting that they would include them if they're going to leave out stuff like Supreme Kai, for example, if they actually do that. But like I said, we'll do another speculation after. I don't think it's going to be all just DBS. I think there are going to be at least some other characters from something else, or maybe there are just characters from the Z Saga that they, for whatever reason, didn't want to announce. Don't know why they would do that, because the sagas are supposed to show every single one of them, I would think, but I don't know. We'll see. Again, in terms of screenshots and everything, these are all pretty much what we had earlier. Nothing all that significant. I really like the shot of Gohan, though. That looks really, really good. But y'all can let me know down in the comments, who do you think will be in the final roster of this game? Okay, like I said, I think it's 25 slots left total. So, again, the only thing I can think of from Dragon Ball Super, Kaba, that'll be 2 forms. I doubt they probably won't give him Super Saiyan 2. They'll probably just give him base and Super Saiyan. I guess maybe Champa, maybe Vados, maybe, okay. So that's 4 characters. Maybe Magetta, Botamo, God of Destruction, what is it, Topo, and it's probably maximum 10 characters that I can think of that would just fit properly. Again, I'm sure there are others that you can think of or whatever. I'm just off the top of my head of the most important ones that I think would make sense to be in the base that are part of Dragon Ball Super. They revealed pretty much a majority of them already. But I don't know. We'll see. Again, like I said, I'll do a different video on that, and we'll actually go into the details of who and why I think certain characters will be in there, okay? Again, to show, you know, Gohan getting his 2 costumes confirmed was quite nice. That's literally the only thing from the trailer that I think people were really interested in, or that was new. Everything else, nothing all that special. Bobbity, obviously, and Evil Boo were the characters that we actually finally saw gameplay on, which, let's go over the gameplay. They dropped this, which is a new Super Electroshock Sorcery gameplay that they had. Let's actually watch that real quick. I love that. They have it in English dub, too. Blew this mofo up. Smopovich, he died, bro. Remember? He blew him up. That was a crazy thing that they had. I'm telling you, anime back then was kind of wild, right? But yeah, they blew that mofo up. So yeah, very interesting stuff. A lot of details, a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about in this video. Like I said, comment down below, who do you think the 25 slots will be in terms of the final roster of the game? Who do you think's coming in Dragon Ball Super? We'll do a Dragon Ball Super predictions and stuff later on and everything. But for now, I am ready for this game. We are 1 month away. We are, I think, like literally, today is the 9th. We are exactly 1 month away from the game dropping in the early release. If you want to count it as the 7th, for if you live in like Japan or time zones or whatever, but the 8th is the day. This is it, guys. We are in the end game, okay? I'm still praying and hoping we at least get some either GT movies or OG. It doesn't have to be the whole series, whole saga from it with every character, but like, you know, some big names like vital stuff, like give me SSJ4, Goku, maybe Vegeta, you know, maybe, I don't know who else, okay, Kid Goku, Tao, or Demon King Piccolo, for example, and then maybe from the movies like Broly, Cooler, you know, stuff like that, right? That'd be nice, and then anything else can be DLC, I'll be fine with, right? But either way, DLC is DLC. There's going to be a lot of it, you guys know. So thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.